Last year, Australian author John Flanagan released the first book in his Brotherband series. Now he's back with The Hunters, the third installment in the fantasy trilogy. Our own Becky Anderson talks with Flanigan in this week's edition of Authors Revealed.
Welcome to Authors Revealed. I'm Becky Anderson. I am so thrilled. We have Australian best-selling author John Flanagan with his book for kids, the newest in the Brotherband series. It's called The Hunters. Where did the spark come from the Brotherband series? Knowing, because there is, you know, for those who haven't even read Rachel's Apprentice, there's a lot of connection here. So.
There is. The spark came probably 3-4 years ago. I realised, I've always known that Ranger's Apprentice was a finite thing. Yeah. I've always known what the final story was going to be. From the time I wrote the fourth book, I knew what the last book was. And I thought initially it was probably about the sixth or seventh, and then I got other ideas. And as ideas came, and as the characters developed and the relationships grew, I kept going, and I was going to finish with 10, and then I realised I hadn't resolved the relationship between the two girls.
And
so, that's the Japanese one. So that became 10, and then I wanted to make really sure I was finished. So I wrote the short stories book.
You know, when you first started the Ranger's Apprentice, tell us about your son Michael and how the whole started. There's a lot of people who don't know the story. It's a really great story.
Well, I've got 3 kids, and I've got two daughters, and Michael's the youngest son. My wife and my 2 daughters and I all love reading, and in fact, the 2 daughters are both writers of one kind or another. Michael was just not interested in reading, and and also he was small, and he didn't like that. So I wanted him to learn that reading could get you excited and sad and happy and scared. And I also wanted him to know that being small wasn't all bad. So I thought I'll write a set of stories about a character called Will. I'll make him an archer. Michael loved archery. And I'll just describe Michael. And Will is Michael when he was 15. And so I said to him, look, I'm doing some stories for kids. Would you mind reading them, see if you think kids might like them? And he said, oh, yeah, okay. So every Friday I'd give him a story, and he started to get hooked on it. By about the 4th Friday, he actually came and asked for his story, which I thought, yeah.
Well, John, thank you so much.
This
has been wonderful, and we can't wait till you come back again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Great conversation with Australian best-selling author John Flanagan about the 3rd book in the Brotherband series. Back to you, Jen.
Thanks, Becky. If you're interested in the full interview with John Flanagan, visit our website at nctv17.com for a list of airtimes.